welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Deonte, and I'm back with yet another video. And I'm back with my girl Destiny from Cooking Up Conversations. What it do?
Hey. Hello, everybody.
Act like you happy to see me. Act like you happy to see everybody. Come
really?
on
now. No, that seemed like one of those technology delays. How you be on the phone and you ask a person, you ask a question, it takes them like 2 seconds to answer. Like, okay, we must have a delay on the phone. That's what that seemed like. I'm good. Well, I haven't been here in a while on my own channel, so maybe a little slow to proceed. But I'm here. I am here. I'm present. I'm happy to be here. It's good to see you.
Yes, blessed to see you too. Yeah, I wanted to bring you in on this conversation because we be chopping it up, and I wanted to get your opinion on this. How do you feel about when you meet an individual on a first date, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you seem to meet not this person's true self, but the representative. Have you ever experienced that? Like, I've experienced that. Like, I'm at my young age of 42, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've had a habit. I don't know if this is me. I got food across my forehead, or they just see me coming. I always tend to meet somebody's representative. They turn out to be this professional. They high class, but they live it on a Section 8 budget, but they got a basketball wife's lifestyle, right? And they talk so proper, and then about a month or two in, the wig come off, they bald head, they got the alopecia on the side, chapped lips, all types of stuff. I thought they had a butt, but then when the tights come off, that ass drop. You feel me?
Not the appearance. You didn't go in on the appearance, bro. I thought you was gonna stick to personality. You don't went on the appearance too.
It's everything. It's like I don't know what's going on. I just meet all these fake personas. Like they come off like they want to do like a coffee date, and that turned out to be Waffle House or some stuff. I'm like, wow. Or I want to take them to like a 5-star restaurant, right? And they'll turn out, oh no, let's take me to White Castles and get me that number 2 with the cheese on the side or whatever. I'm like, are you serious? So it's like 9 times out of 10 for me, I have never met the real person. I've always met somebody that was scripted, like running off a highlight reel. It's crazy. It's like, how you go on a job interview and the person, say they give all these good qualities about themselves. Then about a month into the job, they start calling off or showing up late for work, or just have all kind of crazy delusional behaviors. I mean, they had these high expectations, but they don't bring no value themselves. I've always ran into that problem. Have you yourself ever experienced that?
Absolutely.
And do you feel comfortable? Because I mean, it's like audition. It's like the audition period where you meet these folks.
Right. To be honest, and to answer your question, I've had both. I have met genuine, authentic people from day one. That's who they remain. I have. So I can't say everybody. And the only time I've really met it is during relationships. I don't think in a friendship or casual setting, I've met a person that felt the need to be a representative, send their representative first.
Right.
But I'm going to tell you what I think it is. I watch a lot of court TV.
Right.
And a lot of court TV, you got a lot of couples that take each other to court. Either married, ex-spouse, ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, whatever. And so the judges tend to ask this question, and it's usually, okay, well, let's start from the beginning. Things, however you guys got to this courtroom is that. But I want to know from the beginning. Things weren't always, crazy. What was the beginning like? And everybody starts out with, well, the first 6 months was great, or the first year it was great. And the judge's response is always, it's always the case. That's always the case. So it's very common that in the beginning, that's what you're going to get. Everybody's on their best behavior. Everybody has polished themselves up, and I think it's just a human, I'm going to say error, because it's an error. It's a huge mistake that's what you feel the need to do, that you can't bring your authentic self in the very beginning. So I think it's just, honestly, just things that humans do. It's just how some people are wired. And I don't know why we learn that behavior. It's like a learned behavior. Because here's the thing. If you are a self-aware person, you know exactly who you are. You also are aware of the fact that you sending some fake representative to present something else. So my thing is that what I'm saying is, you know better. You are aware that I'm a person that curse a lot, but when I meet this person, I'm a reel those curse words in. Right. Why are you reeling it in? If you curse. Let me hear you curse. Because my thing is, you're grown. Say what you say and do what you do and be who you are. So I definitely have met it. I feel like I've met it in the sense of a manipulator. You know, everything was just charming and everything was just, you know, I'm such a great person and I've, you know, done this and I've done that and I'm just, you know, and I don't argue and I don't call people names and I don't do all these things. I'm like, okay, well, those things sound great. Like, I don't disrespect my partners and those things sound great. And I can say later on in the relationship, that person wasn't huge on cursing you out and calling you names, but there were so many other things that clearly came out, okay, that's not really who you were. And I won't get too personal on that topic, but I will say this. Many years later, that person was able to own that and admit that they know they sent their representative. And they apologize for that behavior. Like, I don't know why I even, you know, sent this representative of the things that the things I aspired to be, I want to be, is why I did that. But, you know, they apologize. I know I didn't send my real authentic self during that time in my life. And I wanted to look polished up and whatnot. But people just do it to win you over.
Yep. Well, look at the bright side. At least that person took accountability. You feel me? Yep. But yeah, you know what? I'm guilty of that, Destiny. I'm guilty of sending my representative one time in life. Yeah, and that was for you.
I didn't expect that one.
No, look. You remember the video I did about the guys that I had working for me, and everybody flipped on me, and I said, hey, I gave you a fair warning because we was all, you know, we was supporting, he was new to the channel. I'm just gonna give you a fair warning, and I kind of went in on that video.
I remember you absolutely did. I did, and did I not give you that same response? I'm like, you grown, do you?
Yep.
I'm like, you don't owe. I'm like, you grown, you don't owe me nothing. Because if I hop on your channel, that's what I want to see, authentic you. And if that's what you were feeling in that moment, I'm gonna respect it, because I mean, you've got to be one of these chipper people that's on Ritalin or something. That's just always, you know, we all get an emotion. We all get a little upset, get a little hype, get a little whatever. And for those who say they don't, kudos to you. You got this great, wonderful, awesome personality. You never get upset. Ooh. But if something strikes a chord with you, or you got to get a little bit out of character, or you got to get a little salty, a little nasty, it is what it is. You know, it's a moment in time. It's not who you are every day, all day.
Right. I felt bad though that you had to see that. I'm like, oh man, let me give her a fair warning, because you was on every video. I'm like, she gonna see this side of me. Oh my goodness. I didn't think about it. I just went in.
No, what it does is it makes me respect the person more, and it makes me think that if you need to have that expression, that you're more open to just do that, as opposed to be feeling something and you're trying to reel it in and act like everything's cool. I don't really rock with people too much to act like they never get upset about anything. Like they're just always cool as a cucumber.
Right.
I mean, again, kudos to a person who that's their personality, but I'll be looking at you a little side eye like, like you don't ever get a little, come on. So I appreciate seeing that honest expression from you. It didn't bother me at all. When I saw it, now I thought it was a lot. It was a bit much, but you were being you.
Right.
And see, I have those moments. I just don't have them on camera. Mine like that are more in real life.
Oh, see. Yep. Yeah, you did. You kind of calmed me down too around the time. You encouraged me. You know, I felt good. You became like my YouTube therapist.
Well, you know, I that's what I wanted to be in life, a relationship, family, therapist or counselor. So that's just kind of, I have that innate ability to kind of talk people off the ledge, calm you down or whatever. So yeah, but no, I was good with that. And I don't know, again, what it is about people that do that. I don't know what that's about, that they feel like, let me be fake. Because I know we're using the word representative, but it's being fake. Yeah, it is. You know, and so I'll say this. For me, I think it has a lot to do with my zodiac. I'm a Capricorn. And baby, we are some of the most authentic, blunt, straightforward people. I don't have time to conjure up a representative or a personality that's not mine. So
Right.
when you meet me day one, that's who I am day 365.
That's good.
I don't
That's
have
good.
time. I tell people, like in dating, I tell people, don't put your hands on me. You might get
Yeah.
really, really, really hurt. Don't put your hands on me. I let
Yeah.
people know I'm mouthy. I got a sharp tongue. I got a little temper. You know, if you pushing my buttons one time too many, I just make those things known, because what I want people to do in the very beginning is skedaddle. Get on about your business if who I really am is not something you can rock with. That's what make me be authentic from day one.
Right. I get that too. It's like, and I'm gonna get serious. I've been goofy, but it's like a lot of people will go in, right? They meet this person's representative, and then about 2 months in, they start to see the switch up, but they still will hang around. Like after they fell for the old bait and switch, they will still hang around, even though they start to see that person's true colors.
You know why I think that is, bro?
Why?
I think because, like in my case, there were way more things about the person who sent their representative that I liked. So it's almost like they say, pick and choose your battles. So if I've got 10 things about you I just adore, and you got 2 or 3 things to get on my nerves, of course I'm gonna stick around. I got 10 things I like. I think sometimes, maybe not in all cases, but in some cases, that the authentic them may outweigh the representative. Or just even if, just something about the person. Like for me, I'm not a Floridian. I'm not from Florida. But to be in Florida and know somebody that like knew all the spots to hang out and go to and do this, I love that. Like, okay, I don't have to Google and look stuff up. You already know.
Right.
Being business oriented. I didn't meet a person that couldn't pay their bills. Like, knew how to handle business, good with their finances. So those things I was highly attracted to. So all that other little petty stuff you was putting out there that really wasn't who you were, I just pushed them under the rug because I had so many things I liked.
Right.
That's my answer to that
one. But how did that work out for you though?
For a very long time it worked because again, my zodiac, Capricorn. Yeah. We will hold your feet to the fire. We will put our entire knee, neck, elbow, ankle on your neck, on your head. And True so that. The fact that I stayed on top of things and I called so many things out, the person had no choice but to start being themselves. Because I'm gonna tell you, a Capricorn, we need to do a topic on zodiacs. We see BS 10 years ahead and 5 years backwards. We know it.
You know what? My little sister, a Capricorn. You absolutely right. Everything you just described is my little sister all day long. I mean, we'll hold you accountable. We'll hold your feet to the fire, and this is what you said.
That's what you said.
No. This is what you said. So I'm going off of what you said.
Exactly, and they will hold you to it.
Yeah, they will hold you to it.
So for me, it worked out because eventually, when the person realized I can't shuck and jive too much with this one, I can't keep doing the song and dance and skip to the loo, and it wasn't working. So then I started to kind of mold that person, and just different conversations thanking me, saying, wow, thank you for holding my feet to the fire. Thank you for holding me accountable, because this same silly stuff I've done in other relationships, other people let me get away with it. Other people pushed it under the rug. Other people just let it go over their head. So the fact that I didn't started to make this person have to stand in front of me and be their authentic self.
Mm-hmm. That's real talk right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know when I've encountered that a lot of times, I would stick around like a dummy and see all the red flags, all the toxicity, and still be trying to change a bitch. Like, what's wrong with you, Deonte? Like, you taking all these projects on, knowing this bitch ain't shit. Like, what is going on with you, D? Trying to save a hoe, but it is what it is, man. But I'm sorry, it is what it is. I don't know. I learned a lot from living like that. Trying to change who the person really was. Like, I'd be so hooked on the representative, then when the real them come out, I'll be still looking for that representative.
Oh yeah. Because you feel like it's in there somewhere, like you tapping on their shoulder. Hey, what, and that's why I don't get the mind game to that. That's why I've never been that person. I don't know how to I don't know how to come to you a whole different personality knowing that at some point, I don't understand it. I mean, I get that's what people do, but
yeah, my thing is like I'd be so mad. Like, hey, look, don't come up in here and fucking me good and riding this dick that good and doing all these tricks for me, and then you gonna just cut it off? Like, what? You don't play with me like that.
So you're saying even on an intimate level, it's like they come in one way and then all of it. But see, okay, usually when that switches up, it's some other stuff going on. It's like you the main person, and then all of a sudden they got somebody else on the side. That's usually what that is.
I don't know. Like they come in like they come in this. I mean, corn store status. Like what? Like for real? This what this is? Cooking breakfast. I get up, my lunch packed for work, and then all of a sudden, a month later, all of it stopped. I come in, the bed ain't made up. She's sitting on the phone, texting all day, watching. I'm like, you know what? But then I'm sticking around because I'm still looking for that corn store. I'm still looking to get. I'm still looking to get slutted out for real.
And you know what? You just said a mouthful because I never thought about it like that. I always just thought it's what people do naturally. Let me show you this fake person for 3 months and then switch. I never really thought about how it, in the mindset of the people that do it, that's probably exactly what it is for them. It's that hook. Like, let me hook. Let me reel you in.
Yep.
And you're always looking for it. I never thought about it in that aspect, that it could be a whole different twist to it, a whole different dynamic. And it's let me show you this. And like you just said, you're gonna always be looking for it. You're gonna stick around because you know, like a bad person, a person that's just a horrible person.
Right.
You know that, but then you know also there's some good in you. You know, it's kind of like that. And you know, you got a bad mouth, you got a bad temper, you always fighting, but I know you're a good person. So it's like when that person flip out and show you the authentic them, you be sitting there like, but I know that representative is in there. I know because I saw it in the beginning.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy because it's like a person that may be having addiction. It's like you chasing that first high. This person that hooked you on so good, you so used to that representative, that person that came through the door. You still seeking that, even though you a 6 months or to a year into toxicity, but you still seeking what you first met, and it'll never be. You might get glimpses and pieces when that person wants something, when they want something, they want you to supply something, when it's something that they want, you will see it. But once they get what they want, and once they didn't satisfy they gratification or whatever, then it's back to the old regular scheduling program. It's crazy.
You know what though, bro? I hope this topic helps some people because we are our ages. You know, we are of age. We don't see some things, but I hope that with the viewers, with your subscribers, my subscribers, people will learn that you don't have to sit in that. We here to tell you. We've been through it. We've seen it. We're telling you the reasons that we stayed. But if maturity kicks in early enough, you have the mind. If you have the mindset, you have the right to walk away from it. When you start to see that curtain come down or go up or that veil come off, go on and leave because that is what it is. And that's another saying. When a person tell you who they are, believe them.
Oh, so you know what? I was
in that real person, go on and dip. If it's not for you, go ahead and dip. Like you said, don't wait 6 months to a year in.
Yep. And I was thinking about that when I was on my way home to come and jump on this live stream. I mean, this video with you. I was thinking about that. Like, man, show me who you are from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? This be your real self. I remember I went on a date back in this was in 2014, and I went on a date with a chick. The date was so good. We talked, we held hands, we walked on the city at nighttime, looked at all the views, and it was so perfect. She was attractive. She said how much she was attracted to me. We parted ways that night. Then I get a text saying, "Yeah, I don't think we can talk anymore." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, I didn't want to tell you, but I got herpes." I'm like, "Oh wow." The date went so good though. I'm like, the date went so good. Somebody sent me that Valtrex. So I'm like,
see, you throwing off types of curveballs. I didn't expect that one either. Wait. Okay, so that's weird because why would you even go on a date? You didn't find out at the end of the date. You knew, so why even go on the first date? That's weird. Yep.
Yeah, it was very weird. And then she still wanted to talk to me after she said she didn't want to talk to me. Then she jumped back in and said, "Oh, I want to talk. We can be friends. We can be cool." And this and that. I end up just I don't want to. I would have happened to just put that off.
when you talk about herpes simplex, because there's so many different ones. I did a paper on that in high school, and I'll never forget like the stuff I learned about that and so many other venereal diseases or whatever. But the interesting thing about that is a lot with, especially the one that's like in the form of cold sores. A lot of people carry that I don't know what it's called. I want to say disease. They carry the whatever. They're carriers of it, and may never even have a breakout or a cold sore, but they're a carrier of it. So it's almost like a lot of people, like you and I, could have it and don't even know. So
because it can lay dormant.
If you're talking about genital, I don't know how different that is, but a lot of people, honestly, I've heard, are in relationships. I don't know how they work it out or figure it out. I don't know if it's a certain time you do things. I don't know, but that's not the end all be all. I mean, it's cool she told you, but trust me,
I respect that. I respect
everybody
that she
in the
told
world
me.
that has herpes are not single. You get what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, I respect that she told me. I don't think she had genital. I think it was more like a cold sore or something that pop up here and there. But I'm glad she told me, because what if I would have went in for the kiss the first night? You know what I'm saying? So it was a good thing she told me, and it is what it is. You know. She was
an honest thing up front. You don't get a lot of people to do that. People like myself that'll tell you anything that could be deemed negative. People look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, why would you tell me this? I'm like, why not? I'm telling you the truth about myself. Why do you want to know it 2 months down the line? I'm telling you day one. It is what it is. So again, I'd rather you say, you know what, that don't really resonate with me well. That don't really sit with me well. I don't think I would like that type of energy or personality. So I'm gonna rock out. And I'm gonna buy out gracefully. I'm gonna be like, bye. See you later.
Yeah, it's like when you that's like you ask them a real life question, like, yo, so what's your biggest flaw? They turn around and say, I care too much. I'll be like, yo, hey, send that check. Come on, send the check. And I'm getting out of here. You know what I'm saying?
So you're not gonna be stalking me.
Right. I care too much. Looking for a lot of people come in. The representative come in looking for. They give a sympathy story. They kind of come in with a trauma bonding type mentality. Some people do.
Yes.
Then once you get in deep with them, you figure out, oh, you the problem. You've been a problem. You the reason for all your bullshit you got going on in your life right now. You are the culprit of everything that happened to you.
Yeah.
You probably deserved it.
That's a mouthful, because all you have to do is listen to people. Yep. Listen to them real clearly. And I'm gonna tell you something about me as a listener. I tend to focus on the things people don't say more so than the stuff they say. I'm a read between the line type of person, because it's a lot of times what you need to hear is what's not even being said.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's another good way to pick people. When you just listen and listen, I'm like, So it's a lot to unpack with that. But again, I hope people watching this video will know that you have the choice to see those red flags and bounce, baby, bounce. You don't have to stick around. Like, pick and choose your battles. Figure it out. Figure out the things that you like. Are they worth dealing with the things that were fake in the beginning? And some people don't like that. Like, you can't lie to me one time. You got those type of people. Like, nah, you lied. I'm good. I'm out. Bye. You know.
But it's cool, man. Like, it's a good topic, and I want to, everybody that's watching my channel, make sure y'all go and subscribe to her channel, Cooking Up Conversations. Is this still your logo I got up here?
That is it.
Yep. Look for that logo, Cooking Up Conversations. I'll put the link to her channel in the description. She got a real good channel. I enjoy the content over there. I'm always up in the comments, co-signing her behavior, her shenanigans, and her dancing. Oh, she's one of the best dancers on YouTube.
Really, bro?
Hey, she start every video with a twerk fest, so y'all gonna enjoy the content.
You know what? Don't see folks over there get disappointed. They be all in the camera looking for the twerk, looking for the turn.
Yep.
Listen, before we wrap this up, I have a question.
Yeah. What's up?
You threw your age out there, so I want to ask you today, if you were, I know your relationship status, but if you were to meet somebody today and you had the ability to meet a person who throws out a representative, and 6 months later you see some different stuff, how would you navigate that today?
How I navigate it? Pretty much just hit it real good one last good time, leave them something to think about. And then send them a text and block them.
I don't even know why. Strike that question.
For real. I'm like, they want to play? Watch this. Lay it on real good.
You like
Piper
me.
down.
You like
Piper
me.
down.
You can't play the master of the game. That's always been my quote. You can't play the master of the game. You can't do it. You can't do it.
Yep. We on that. Yep.
I think I'm in a position where I would pretty much, because I've been through enough situations and enough relationships today. If I saw red flags immediately, I'm out. Like, I don't have time. I'm not dealing with it. Right. I mean, 20s, 30s, maybe 40s, maybe, but yeah, since I got too old for that, I ain't playing no games, zero games. Come authentic, come genuine, or don't come at all. That's my motto. So I would have to just see those things, even if I like some things about you. So that narrative for me would change at my age today. It wouldn't be, oh, I like so many things, because when I'm talking about the situation I mentioned earlier, I was in my 30s. Yeah. Okay. So now, today, absolutely not. I don't care if I like 20 things about you. When I start seeing the real you and I don't like the real you, I'm out.
It's over. Yep.
As they say, life is too short to deal with that type of BS. I'm out. Yeah.
It is. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, I just wanted to wrap it up with, where we were, because we talked about past situations, just where we were today. So.
Yeah, but nowadays I got zero tolerance for BS. I'm too busy at this point in my life. Exactly. I'm too busy to be dealing with some toxic BS. So, like I said, they pull that. We meet, and then 6 months in, they show me the representative. I'm gonna hit it real good one time, leave her something to think about, and then as soon as I leave, send her that text message like, "It's been nice knowing you." No, I better not do that, because they might diddy my ass later. Like, oh, no,
I know, right? Look, you gonna do worse than the girl who had herpes. Dang, she just dipped out. You talking about leaving her with something dipping out? Okay, go on and play with it if you want to.
Right. Yep. Well, it was good. Yeah, I'm gonna come on your channel too and do something with you though.
Well, let's do that then. I always enjoy your company and your time and conversation. So let's do it.
Yes, indeed. Well, make sure y'all drop a like in the video, leave a comment in the comment section below, and make sure y'all go and tap in with Destiny from Cooking Up Conversations. It's your boy Deonte. I'm out. Peace.
All right, guys. Bye.
Wave, my inner soul make a village glow. You can see the real through my inner scope. Real grows with a field cold. Get my spirit to the pin stroke. Young Westbrook and the rim is low. Sweet tang when I fall through. When I hit the queen with the give and go. I've been getting close, I've been feeling go. I've been in a mode where my pupils dilated. Take the beat and then annihilate it till the siren faded. A violation, I've been going places. There's no escaping how I ride my wave and chasing Percy Mills with no limitation. Carve a smile with they straight faces. Therapeutic, self-medicated, I've been doing fine for a low life. Seeing clear through the low lights. Straight gas for the stove light. Chasing green, all I know is to go. They see my pro when it shows right. Third finger to my old life. I can't lose. Count up the blue. Spin nothing, reboot. Put on for the crew. It's a cool. Don't got no roof, so I can shoot for the star beam. Heart race, pounding. So I can shoot for the star beam. So I can shoot. So I can shoot for the star beam. Flash, heart race, pounding. Get back. So I can shoot for the star beam. So I can shoot. Way up where the sound is. So I can shoot for the star beam. I just hit the Brody, what you want? I just caught myself a little map to remind me where I'm from and where I'm going and where I'm at. Only trust it out my tulips. I talk that truth. I'm out here trying to smell the roses while I'm still here. I'm at the crib, getting toasted. I'm off the dosage. My mind is glowing, set the blow up from how I molded. Never forfeit, much be clutch, how the way I close it. Taking more than I can fold. Flip it, watch it close here. You might pick up on a pro tip. I got the torch, let they want my business to reside right by where they knows it. Give my image some distortion. Yeah, I come from where the floor is top diamond bows. I used to live off of the moor, so now I get portions. Since 18 been on my loans and my life been cordless. But then I learned the carpe diem, now that's looking gorgeous. 2020 with the vision sharp and decent job to come from where the void is. Wanna cop the crib with the cash bag, the last laugh for no mortgage. My mind spinning out of orbit, but right now I feel it's so right. Flip a third finger to my old life. I can't lose. Count up the blue. Spin nothing, reboot. Put on for the crew. It's a cool. got no roof, so I can shoot for the star beam, yeah.
Heart race, pound it.
So I can shoot for the star beam. So I can shoot.
Way up where the sound is.
So I can shoot for
I
the
don't
star
know
beam,
the
yeah.
Flash, heart race, pound it. Flip back.
So I can shoot for the star beam. So I can shoot.
Way up where the sound is.
So I can shoot.